Hi, my name is Sean and I go camping. Hi everyone, and welcome to a solo camp. Now, this is the first ever solo camp that I will ever have done. This is my third time camping, only my third time camping. So, where am I? I'm close to Filey. It's Flockton, I think it is, but it's a fantastic site. I've just arrived. I'll just give you a quick whiz around. And we're on top, like on a hillside. If you look behind me, it's just a hillside, but look at that view. That is fantastic. So why am I doing this? Well, how it's transpired is that my daughter and her family are on holiday at Thornwick Bay. They've been there all week and they made their own way there, but they needed someone to bring them back, and I said I'll do that. And what I did was I thought, it's a perfect opportunity to do a camp, and obviously it's a solo camp, because obviously in the morning I'll pick them up and then take them home. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch up and just going to get settled, and then I'll be going to see them, and I'll be spending a few hours with Sam, Josh and kids, Noah and Winnie. So it's going to be fun. I think we're going to go to a club. This site has got fantastic facilities back. We've got toilets, we've got shower block, fresh water, drinking water, and cleaning facilities, to wash your pots and stuff. I'm not going to be doing any cooking. I'm going to be eating out. I'm going to be eating probably in Thornwick Bay at caravan site. So this is good. There's a few people just arrived like myself, just setting up. Obviously I'm going to be driving to Thornwick Bay. Now they do close the gates at about, I think she said, I'm sure she said, to be honest, I'm not sure if it's 8:30 or 10 o'clock. But if I'm after 8:30, I have to leave the car down in the car park. You're not allowed to drive it past 8:30. Probably for safety reasons, I'm not sure. But even so, they're the rules. Abide by them. I think it will be past 8:30 when I get back. I knew that before I came, and I was a bit dubious. Thought, well, I'm not going to be able to spend much time with our Sam and Josh and kids, because I thought I'm going to have to get back. But that car park's just downhill. It's on site, so I'm fine with that. I can park there and then bring car up in the morning when it's time to pack down. Anyway, I'll do a little bit of footage of me setting up, and we'll see how it goes. My first solo camp. So, a couple of weeks ago, I bought these tent pegs. They're more for like hard ground, which when I got a text from this site, stating that obviously because of the dry weather, the ground is rock hard and it's quite pebbly actually, so hopefully my trusty mallet will knock these into the ground and provide a nice solid fixing really, because yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sure why, but I think this is twisted. I think that needs to be out a bit more. Because I can't get in. Put that pegging down bottom. That side's fine. It's hard work. I'll have to try and adjust it. Won't because of that. Not real sure. Not real sure. It's my second time putting this tent up. I don't think I've put it up as well as the first time, but I think it'll be all right. It's only one night, so that's the outer done. Well, that's the tent put up. Now it's time to do all the inside interior stuff. Hopefully that goes a bit easier. So 42 minutes and 4 seconds is how long it took me to put the tent up this time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to record my time each camp. You know, see if I can get better, see if I can do it quicker. I'm very unfit, so you know, I reckon if I get a bit fitter, I reckon I can whiz round it. Now, don't get me wrong, the way of putting it up quicker is to leave that in. Let me just make sure I'm zoomed out. Yeah, Mick leaves his in, but I prefer to take it out. I just feel that it's easier to clean. Because the last time I cleaned it, I took it to my mum and dad's back garden, set it up. Oh, actually, yeah, I set it up then, but I didn't fully set it up as such. I just got it up so that I could dry it out well, they're already dry, but you know, just give it a wipe down, especially this floor bit, because it got all mucky from because we had quite a wet camp that evening, if you remember that last video. Anyway, I've got my trusty sleeping bag. I've also got this new. This is from Temu. Mick ordered me. It's basically a pump to pump up my airbed and my pillow. I do hope I brought my pillow. Sam got me an inflatable pillow. I do hope I've put it in. We'll see. If not, I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'll have to use, I don't know. This is new. Again, this is from Temu. Mick ordered me some stuff online. I asked him to, this is to go under my mattress, because if you remember in the last video I did say that I felt cold coming up through the mattress. I don't know if it was just my imagination, but anyway, Mick says try this, put it underneath your mattress, and it should you know, prevent it from the cold coming up. So it's a little foam mattress under a mattress, and this is my new mattress. This is a Trekology ultralight sleeping mat. This was actually Mick's. He did buy it, and he used it in the last camp at Wivensea. However, he wasn't impressed with it. He's a front sleeper, and he said it's more suited to a side sleeper because the sides curl up, as I'll show you when I pump it up. I am a side sleeper, so hopefully this will be ideal, because that last mattress was way too big. Anyway, let's get everything set up and I'll show you the finished product. There, that didn't take long. I've got the orange thermal mat underneath, then I've got my mattress, and then I've got my sleeping bag. Now, the last 2 times that I've tried sleeping in this sleeping bag, I felt it quite restrictive. I can't move, flapping my arms about. It felt warm enough, but yeah, I need my arms out, but I don't want my arms to be cold. So I had a plan, and I'll show you that plan. Now, don't laugh, but this is a throw. It's just one I grabbed from front wardrobe home. It's got these little gnomes on. I think it's a Christmassy one, I'm not sure. They're not gnomes, are they? I forget the names that they call them. Anyway, I'm going to use this basically as a quilt. I can lay my sleeping bag up, you know, zip it up to shoulder height kind of thing, let my arms out and put that over the top. I don't think it's going to get that cold tonight, but yeah, I just think it might let me sleep a little bit better. We'll see, we shall see. Yeah, I'm all set up. Oh, I've just got my little light to put up on that hook. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, like I said, I've just got set up, ready. I can just, when I get back, I can just crawl in and then go to sleep. Like I said, I'm not doing any cooking. I'm just going to grab some a bit later on when I'm out with Sam and Josh. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a shower. I'm going to try out the shower block, the shower stalls, see what they're like, and then I'm going to go visit Sam, Josh and kids. So it's probably not going to be much of a camping video, this. I just really wanted to share my first solo camp. Like I said, it's probably not going to be that exciting, but yeah, it's something new, it's something different, something I've never tried before. You know, I think I did tell people I was a little bit nervous before I came. But being on a campsite, I mean, there's families all around, there's people all around, there's loads of people here. You know, I know they say safety in numbers, not that anything's going to happen, but you know, if if there is an emergency, then there's plenty of people around. If I were doing a wild camp solo, I think that'd be a different matter. So yeah, I think I'll be alright. I will be alright. What a fine morning it is up here on Quarry Hill Campsite. I slept reasonably well. I wouldn't say I slept amazing. A little bit cold in the night, but that's partly my own fault. Because when I got in, I was sweating cobs, so I left my sleeping bag fully unzipped. I had my blanket over me, but later on in the night, obviously, as my body had cooled down, then yeah, I got a bit cool, but I did manage to sleep pretty well. Yeah, it's a fine morning. This is my new camping mug, got by our Sam. Life is best camping. So yeah, and I've been missing a nice cup of tea. Where are we? Let's try and get it in shot. Look at that. That is a fine cuppa, nice and sweet. I use this, that UHT, long life. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I've used my new jet boil. I say jet boil. It's like a non-branded jet boil, but it does exactly the same thing. It works a treat. Took no time to boil that cup of water. Absolutely brilliant. So really impressed with that. I'll do a review of it separately at some point. But yeah, I'm happy. It's only half past 6. I did go down to the shower block, but it's not open. It's not open till 8, so I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. But yeah, there's a few people up and about, early risers. But yeah, I've enjoyed this solo camp. This site, like I say, fantastic views. Really nice, especially this morning when just as the sun was rising. It was quite cloudy, so I couldn't really see much, but yeah, there's whispers of blue sky. I really did enjoy my night last night with our Sam, Josh and kids. What a fantastic night. It's an Avon site, it's Thornit Bay, and the entertainment they had on, it's just phenomenal. You know, it's all for kids. Apart from later on when I got roped into this game show type thing, up on stage, absolutely terrified, embarrassed us. And the last challenge I had to do, I had to dance. I am the worst dancer in the world. If you don't believe me, take a look at this. So I think you can agree with me. I am the world's worst dancer. A lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun. Once I get packed up and finished here, obviously this was the whole point of coming here. I'm going to pick our Sam, Josh and kids up and obviously take them home. They've had a fantastic holiday, and yeah, I think we're just going to potter about a little bit first though in Fornit Bay, go to arcades, you know, and have a little bit of time there before we set off home. I mean, technically, we're in no rush. We've got all day really. So, yeah, it's been a fun old camp. My first solo camp, and yeah, I was fine. Not a problem at all. A wild camp, like I said earlier, I'm not so sure, but maybe we'll come across that bridge one day.